Bert, thank you very much. Thank you for your nice comments, and most importantly, thanks for your leadership. And I know we've got to move faster and address a broader array of the tools that are used by terrorists. And one of the tools, no surprise, is their effective use of social media and more traditional mechanisms in order to try to radicalize tens of thousands of people.
A dire humanitarian crisis in the Middle East and throughout Europe.
That we have taken steps to intercept and prevent many people from just flowing there without any restraint. And that's what we now have to build on. We know that there are those who've been discouraged by the resolution that we passed 2 years ago, last year, that prevents travel and interdicts travel. And many people have therefore remained in their home countries, but remain in touch and radicalized.
Counterterrorism Implementation Task Force of the United Nations and the Executive Director.
Since we last met, the terrorism landscape has been dominated by the phenomenon of foreign terrorist fighters involved with the barbaric Daesh in the conflict in Iraq and Syria. We've been shocked by the extent of Daesh's brutality, slavery, mass murder, suicide bombings, widespread rape, torture, the use of child soldiers, and we've been appalled by the wanton destruction of cultural heritage. The sheer number of people fleeing from the conflict in Syria and Iraq has created a dire humanitarian crisis in the Middle East and throughout Europe.
Federica, it's my pleasure now to introduce the Foreign Minister from Indonesia, Retno Marsudi.
Australia has now joined other nations, including the United States, Canada, Turkey and the UAE, to conduct airstrikes against Daesh in Syria.
I now recognize the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Italy, Paolo Gentiloni.
Because some in Europe in these weeks are telling our citizens that terrorism will land on our continent on a sailboat packed with refugees or migrants, while in recent years Europe has exported foreign fighters, not imported them. And there is a lot we can learn from our partners in the region on how to manage this.
I now recognize the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Italy, Paolo Gentiloni.